Hi, everyone. It's Stephanie, and welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Steph. Lately, life has been moving again for me. Opportunities, conversations, momentum, new energy. And I want to be honest, that part of growth is beautiful, but it can also be the moment where you lose yourself if you're not paying attention. Because staying aligned while life starts expanding, that's a whole different kind of practice. So today, I want to talk about how I stay rooted as I grow, who I return to when I feel off, and the practices that keep me grounded, not perfectly, but consistently. If you're in a season where things are opening up, where your calendar is filling up, where life feels exciting but a little loud, and you don't want to lose the version of yourself you worked so hard to become, then this episode is for you. So take a breath with me. Y ahí vamos. There's this moment that happens after a quiet season, after healing, after rebuilding, after being alone with yourself. Life starts knocking again. More invitations, more expectations, more people wanting access to you, more opportunities that feel exciting and a little overwhelming as well. When your energy becomes magnetic, you don't just attract good things. You also attract things that test your growth. And I've learned something important. Growth doesn't pull you out of alignment loudly. It does it subtly. For me, it starts small, like missing a workout, skipping a prayer for a few days, saying yes when my body actually meant no. I stop checking in, I move faster, and I start reacting instead of listening. And suddenly I'm doing life, but I'm not inside it anymore. I've been there more than once. So now, when life starts moving again, my question isn't, how much can I handle? It's, how do I stay rooted while I grow? It's very easy to fall back on old ways, especially when we're still working on ourselves. Building that strength to stay grounded takes time, and more time than we think a lot of the times. Because expansion without grounding is how you lose yourself without you even realizing it. When I feel off now, I don't spiral. I don't start questioning everything about my life. I just pause, I notice, and I return. Because feeling off doesn't mean I'm failing. It usually means I've been moving too fast, giving too much, or letting life pull me out of myself. And this is how it shows for me in real life. My body starts to speak first. There's a tightness in my chest, a pressure that builds slowly, like something is asking for attention. And at first I ignore it. I tell myself, you're fine, keep moving. But it gets tighter until I realize I haven't checked in with myself. I haven't slowed down. I haven't come home. And that's where I return. I return to the version of me that feels calm in her body, the version that moves slower on purpose, and the version that listens before reacting. I return to Steph. Sometimes that return sounds like, I've been saying yes to many things. I've been on my phone too much. I've been skipping movement. I've been praying, but I'm not really present. I've been pouring outward and abandoning inward. And when I notice that, I ask one simple question. What did I stop doing that made me feel like me? And the answer is always simple. I stopped grounding. I stopped moving my body. I stopped giving myself quiet. I stopped giving myself space. And that's my cue. Not to fix everything at once, just to come back. Because alignment isn't something you lose forever. It doesn't disappear because you had an off week or a busy season or a hard day. Alignment is something you return to una y otra vez with grace. And the more you practice returning, the faster you recognize when you've drifted and the safer it feels to come back home to yourself. Over time, I've learned something important. Grounding doesn't have to be complicated. It's not about the perfect routine or doing everything right. It's about knowing what brings you back into your body, what brings you back into your breath, back into yourself. For me, grounding looks like movement, even on the days that I don't feel like it. A workout where my mind finally quiets, music in my ears, the moment when my thoughts slow down and it's just me and my breath. That space, it's sacred. It's where I realized what I don't want to carry: stress, emotion, tension. And then there's prayer, not rushed, not formal. Sometimes it's just me sitting in silence or gratitude out loud. Sometimes it's just saying, "Oh, thank you, God, for today." It's slowing down enough to eat with intention, to prepare my meals, to care and nourish my body. Because when my body feels supported, my mind follows. These practices don't control my life, they anchor it. And here's the part I really want you to hear. Your grounding might look different. Maybe it's walking outside with no headphones. Maybe it's journaling late at night or stretching before bed. Maybe it's sitting in your car for 5 minutes before you go inside. Or maybe it's reading, cooking, calling someone you trust, or just being quiet. There's no right practice. There's only your practice. The ones that regulate your nervous system. The one that brings you back when life pulls you away. Eso es volver a casa. Because grounding isn't about control. It's devotion to yourself. And here's something I want you to know. Staying aligned doesn't mean doing everything right. It means noticing when you drift and choosing to come back. I still have off days. Days where I'm overextended. Days where I forget to slow down. But the difference is that I don't abandon myself there. And I don't punish myself. And I don't say I ruined everything. I say, all right, it's time to come back. Alignment, it's not intensity. It's consistency with compassion. It's choosing yourself over and over again without the drama and without the shame. As my life grows now, I'm not trying to move faster. I'm trying to move truer. I want a life that expands with me, not away from me. And faith plays a big role here. I don't ask God for speed anymore. I ask Him to keep me grounded, keep me aware, close doors I'm forcing, and bless what's meant to stay. That trust keeps me steady when things start moving again. Y cuando confías, no te pierdes. Now, if you're listening to this and thinking, I'm growing, but I don't want to lose myself. I'm busy, but I miss feeling grounded. I'm in a new season and I want to stay aligned. Hear me now. You don't need to do more. You just need to return. Return to what grounds you, to what regulates you, to what makes you feel like you again and again. So I'll leave you with this. When life starts moving again, don't grip tighter. Root deeper. Stay close to yourself. Protect what keeps you grounded. And trust that alignment isn't lust. It's just return to. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing yourself. And tell me, what helps you come back to yourself? Message me on Instagram, Unfiltered Steph Podcast, or you can just comment below. And if you have a friend that may resonate with this episode, share it with them too. Until next time, stay true, stay raw, and remember, life doesn't come with a filter.